Alright, everyone. This, I try to not put spoilers as much as I possibly can in any of my videos. I try to not even know the outcomes of anything in my videos, but I'm just going to point out the fact that this is a long-ass game, which is hence the chill part of the video. Uh, I have
Super.
I have in my my Discord voice channel right now with me is a Frisky Cow. Say moo again, Frisky.
Moo.
Okay. So,
Moo.
anyways, this is a long ass game. You can see the video length. I'm not gonna hide it. I, we're
Can
just
you
gonna.
hide it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can hide it if you watch by just like trying to not pay attention. People do that. People actually like try to not look at the video length, so they don't have any kind of spoilers at all in the game. But anyway, this was actually a ranked game on Nesthorn between the green team, upper left, HIMKO and jinhandu, who's actually Hero Win and HIRZOGZWY. Same guy, same different accounts. Yeah,
I did not know that.
yeah. And bottom team, it is StoikVA, used to be Ms. Minx or Minx, and happydeath, double saucer. Kind of weird.
So I'm surprised that this actually turns into a long game.
Yeah.
Assuming this is the correct replay, that does turn into a long game.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah. This is like a 6 megabyte replay file. It's the biggest I've ever seen, literally ever.
Check out this thing from Minx.
two
Double
generators.
generator,
Yeah?
4 repair guardians, infinite health, infinite energy. Just death ray the shit out of everything.
Minx absolutely loves generators. She you know, from all of her chat, like a lot of the things that she really loves about the new game and how she thinks that a lot of the things that she comes up with are like meta breaking. They all involve generators, from what I can tell. So she really loves them.
happydeath cannot be killed right now.
happydeath cannot. He's boosting up around like crazy.
He's
and
just
all
playing hopscotch.
So these Rocketeers, we did get a little bit of a preview of this game because we were doing some testing, and we did notice that this big-ass blob of Rocketeers is following HIMKO and chasing happydeath. Courtesy of HIMKO.
I don't know. So far, I think happydeath is winning this.
He's doing a damn good job of staying alive and buying Minx a ton of time. I'm gonna switch to her real quick. Doing the ferry over to the other arm of the path to mid. It's a pretty standard move.
I just want to point out, he's still not dead.
Okay,
Oh,
there you. That took a long time.
damn it. Going down.
How many Rocketeers do you think there are right there? Like 20? 25?
Really? That's the lowest you're gonna guess?
I don't.
No, I think there's upwards of 30 to 40.
Let's see. HIMKO.
I mean, just look at the upkeep. It's freaking 68 right now.
Okay, it's 60 something. HIMKO put all of his money into Rocketeers, I think. And there's only like one Seeker or 2 Seekers over here. I don't know why they were treated. I don't know what is he even trying to get at.
Are Rocketeers even good? Maybe he's just trying to like blitz the fort or something.
Rocketeers are I don't know. I've heard from different council members that like Rocketeers are actually pretty good. It's just no one knows, kind of thing. So I don't know. It's a good question. We'll see.
happydeath is getting assaulted by the Air Force again.
But he's like dancing around them. Okay,
interest.
wait. Okay, now the Air Force following HIMKO. No one sees this. No one on the other team sees this. No one's reacting. Oh,
This kind of reminds me of the first Gulf War when you have all the flak batteries in the background just shooting at the bombers.
So green team took that one. But Minx and Happy are about to take this one. So this is interesting. Oh, but all the Rocketeers are coming.
What are they even doing? They're just kind of squirming around.
I think the AI for Rocketeers is still kind of weird, so
Can they shoot while flying?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
And if so, why do they land?
Yeah, I think they have to land to shoot. They can just move. And basically, okay, so like both. Dude, the Rocketeers are still pretty much surviving, and all Red Team's army is dead.
Yeah, that's impressive. The fact that that's still holding.
Yeah.
But they're pumping out more Rocketeers. I think they've got the outposts on auto deploy, just churning them out.
So Saucer AOE, was introduced recently, Death Ray AoE. Well, I don't know if it applies to attacking targets in the air, but that's the only source of mech AoE that the red team has, and right now they're like super duper freaking behind. So, like you said, I am pretty surprised that this game goes as long as it does.
You would think the brutes would be a good counter, though.
Yeah, that's true. So maybe that's all they needed. They needed to level up, and Stoic Minx is making brutes now.
The Rocketeers die so fast. I mean, it seems like they're just getting picked off so quickly. Maybe the units just missed them?
It depends on what's shooting at them, you know. They're pretty health dense for their cost, so I mean the brutes, yeah, will shred them. But anything else will kind of take, like mechs take a long time to kill them. It's kind of annoying actually.
HIMKO gets taken down again.
Oh, I didn't see that. Who cares? So, okay, I can understand why this game evens out, because they are really just going 100% Rocketeer.
I mean, this is a troll match for sure.
Well, at
I'm
first.
really not even sure if happydeath and Minx are trying to stop this.
He's even taking the time to abduct Rocketeers. That's, like...
That's dedication. You'd think that one of them would just turn on the death ray, but they're just enjoying themselves now.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. Like, you have an ability that can clear these things pretty darn quick, and yet he's trying to abduct. And they're actually still putting a lot of pressure, like, successfully keeping this post away from the red team. Even though only Rocketeers are coming out. Yeah, somehow. I'd really wish the loadout displays were accurate, because I'd like to know if Happy or Minx have anything that can reasonably counter the Rocketeers, except for the brutes. Happy does have jackals, I think, if that's right.
We'll find out when he builds something other than butchers.
Right.
That hog's got really good damage.
Yeah.
Even air to ground.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the... Because of the active. The active that Council said is getting nerfed next patch, so...
Woohoo.
Woohoo, yeah.
Is it only because it's useful? Or is it because it's actually overpowered?
I think it's actually overpowered. I mean... Before, when it didn't have the active ability, I always used Hog's air to ground, ground to air as a utility move, not necessarily to actually kill stuff, but to more like finish things off that needed to be just finished off, you know?
I wonder how Red is still here with like 2 upkeep in units.
Yeah. The probes though. Oh, the bear traps, that's good.
Why bear traps? The Rocketeers fly, man.
Well, because they have to walk into
like
the posts
most
eventually.
Useless thing you could ever start dropping on these paths. None of the Rocketeers are getting caught in the bear traps. They're flying right over it.
Well, they're all getting caught right now because they have to take the post, or they have to try to take the post, even though
she's spamming the bear traps right next to the post.
Yeah. Even though it didn't work, it's still conceptually a feasible approach. I don't know.
No, I think they're going to need a lot more bear traps.
Well, yeah. She basically has to spam nothing but bear traps against people that literally spam nothing but infantry. If you know
but hey, they have all those bear traps. That means that they can put down maybe 2 jokers at a time.
I guess. Man, there's a lot of flackers over here.
And the generator.
The one thing though
is
it's easy for Red to level up just because of all the infantry kills, because infantry give you a lot of XP per credit spent by the opposing team.
I mean, it's level 8
I know.
versus level 8-ish. I don't think it's going to be a big difference just because Red Team's on 0 upkeep as well. They're losing everything they build.
Okay, Happy with the cheese.
And then Gangsters coming out from green.
Oh, that's true. Okay, Happy with the cheese.
I don't even know how to feel when they build the counter to their own unit.
Okay, but no one on green team noticed that, so they got to fly all their Rocketeers back to that post.
It's not a priority. I mean, it's just an outpost, really.
Happy with the probes. They're not going into the post, though.
Well, the post hasn't been damaged yet.
Well, again with the abduct, too. Is this giving Minx enough time to actually do anything down there? She does not have the repair guardians.
Finally looking useful, just spamming infantry.
I think she's spamming Death Ray and Q heal at the same time, and the generators are keeping her alive. Okay, that was enough.
Between the generators and the repair guardians, when she gets them, it's infinite energy and health.
Yeah.
What's not to love, right? That is a killer combo, though.
The immobility, obviously, but
who needs mobility when you have literally a death ray?
Okay, a dead ray. There was a guy that was new in streaming, and he said, "Man, this laser is deadly." And I was like, "Yes, it's called Death Ray. It should be." Anyway,
that is amazing.
So green having mid control right now.
Air to ground it down. That hurts.
That's what I'm saying. It's really strong. He has rainbow shots, so it's even stronger.
The fact that you can kill a player with air to ground is still just so foreign to me. And he just walks into multiple socketed anti-air units and just doesn't even care.
Yep, that's why a lot of people are complaining about Hog.
Yeah, when I was playing matchmaking, I was getting a lot of Hog.
Yeah.
Everyone's playing Hog.
It makes sense for them to have made it strong, you know. It's very noob friendly because it's just
that is its ability is just its big ass gun and heavy armor. So I mean, it makes sense that it's buff.
And continual compliments to that, to its strengths, basically. It's just kind of.
So actually, I'm really not all that sure that I'm offended. I mean, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do.
To the degree that it should be, though, maybe not.
But because if you make it weaker, everyone's just gonna play Striker instead.
Nah, I think the consensus next broken mech is Bomber because of the Mantis Strike.
Mantis Strike is pretty baller.
It's I'm gonna hold off on that. Alright, 34.
How did this even out?
Yeah.
I think they kind of lost their position by stopping building Rocketeers.
Yeah, when they started making gangsters. When they started making gangsters, that was their downfall.
They countered their own unit. That's their problem. They messed up their composition.
happydeath able to abduct both bot spawners. What the hell?
Why?
I don't know.
Why bother?
And you know the crazy thing was HIMKO and Jin, who is Heroine, I'm not even sure what to call him anymore, but they were both there and neither of them, you know, grabbed their bot spawners to save it from the abduct. That was so weird. Okay, alright, buckle up everybody. This is, or rather, lay back, because this is gonna get long.
I mean, at this point, I'm not sure if either team is really trying to do anything. I mean, you get happydeath just ferrying a couple of jokers over. Meanwhile, Jinhandu ferrying a couple jokers over. They pass in midair. They wave as they drop their jokers at their respective outposts. So that immediately dies to the bunkered creeps.
I mean, so stage 2 after game opening and games and like post settling, for the most part, especially in a high tier game, is basically a harass fest. Going back and forth trying to kill what you can, picking off, and there's a lot of sockets on the green side, so they're able to, like, happydeath just abducted a bunch of those.
I'm just thinking, green's sitting pretty. They're already like level 11 and 9, so they can build these high tier units. They've got 4 Gorgons and a pile of Flackers at mid. They could just push with that and roll with the Hog, and that's literally all they need.
Oh, is happydeath freaking out for you?
Yep.
Okay, I think that's just because of lag during his game.
We'll blame it on lag, or we'll just blame it on happydeath being happydeath. That's a fast abduct. Wow.
Yeah, it's the active.
Oh, abduct is active now?
It's just a 100% boost for 5 seconds with a cooldown of 45, I think.
How do you use that? Do you just have to use alt ability?
F3. You hit the. You know how all the abilities are bound to the freaking F keys right now?
Sort of, yeah.
Anyway. Well, what's
that
sound?
It's awesome. That's a Joker getting dropped on the fort. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
And
God damn, that's so much anti-air.
What, at mid?
I don't know if they could fly over mid.
Dude, mid OP. Protect mid.
But he's just going to abduct everything they put anywhere else.
Then they shouldn't put anything.
Absent-mindedly over it, just typing.
Okay, then in that case, they shouldn't put anything anywhere else except for AA. You know I'm right.
Really, they shouldn't put anything anywhere. This is Nesthorn. I don't even understand why they're bothering to play the game.
Like, I feel like if I got really back into matchmaking, every time I saw Nesthorn, no matter who I was against, I'd just leave and re-queue.
And then you realize that there's a quota for finished games on any map.
Oh god.
Reassigning you to Nesthorn until you finally play one game through.
That would be the worst thing ever in existence. Oh man. Why do you say that?
Ming's trying to take on 2 Gorgons solo, but just doesn't have the armor.
With a single gen. Did she have a Repair Guardians? I didn't notice.
She had the Repair Guardians, so she was actually surviving pretty well. It was just the fact that there's 2 Gorgons and a couple of Flackers. She just couldn't take that firepower.
Realistically speaking, if Green Team made nothing but Gorgons, I think that would be their best move at this point.
But, you know, if HIMKO went down and did the exact same thing, that he wouldn't really care that much. So they're pumping out Goliaths too. They got Goliaths, they got Gorgons. They can end this, no problem. They just have to, you know, like, move.
Right, they have to commit. Yeah. But
I mean, they're not even defending because Happy Death only drops like 2 or 3 Jokers every now and then.
Yeah. So here's the thing, though. Here's the reason why they might not want to push. Because Heavy Mines are invisible. And it's Nesthorn.
But they have Jokers. Just drop a Joker and it will clear every Heavy Mine.
That depends, though, because a single Joker will go down right in the middle, right? But a clump of tanks will take up a lot more space. So you push
send 4 Jokers. It almost costs as much as 1 Longhorn.
Alright, fine. Again with the 4 Repair Guardian Death Ray generator thing. Wait, does he really have
Happy Death captured the outpost again. I don't even understand what he's trying to accomplish here.
I mean, it's just delaying income.
Minx has Gorgons of her own that she has ferried with 3 generators, quad Repair Guardian, and is just going to do it herself, being the sole ground damage dealing capacity of this army. Just saying, you know what? Yeah, you have tanks. I don't care.
That's actually pretty ridiculous what she's doing right now. She's getting low on health and then backing away to let the Repair Guardians heal her, and then going right back to attacking, never stopping the Death Ray.
Death Ray just doesn't have the range. She needs to be Angel for this.
That's true. That's true. Unfortunately. I'm not sure.
I think Angel would actually be getting stuff done in the same capacity.
Well, because if you were an Angel, you would be able to fire non-stop. I'm like 90% sure that Saucer Death Ray has a higher DPS.
Whoa! Death Ray shoots air.
Yeah. I
didn't
said that. Okay. That was a council decision.
I wasn't listening because it's you.
Alright, thanks. So Happy gonna continually neutralize posts. Yeah, I mean, red team's ahead right now, and you know, upkeep wise, it's just that they don't have mid.
I don't know if their upkeep means anything because they still have that, you know, 20 to 30 bear traps buried on their close.
That's true.
In addition to like the extra bear traps all over every other post.
20 to 30 is an exaggeration, man. I think they probably have something like 15 on the field.
Well, some of those bear traps are smoking. I think they initially did actually try to match their number of bear traps to the number of Rocketeers out. Because I remember they only had upkeep to build 2 Jokers, and everything else was bear traps. So they had at least 20 upkeep in bear traps at one point.
I mean, you know, when you think about it, it is kind of a strange choice. Strange but logical. Oh, okay, green is pushing down.
But why?
I don't know. That's a great question.
That's the wrong direction. Like, what are they trying to accomplish?
They should just do the ferry. Ferry over the, you know.
And then StoikVA is just moving back. Like,
yep.
Okay.
Where's Happy, man?
I'll play.
Happy and Minx are playing, like, literally solo games on opposite sides of the map.
We got nukes.
We got nukes. It won't hit
I
nothing.
think they're about to nuke their own army. Oh, close.
Yeah, nothing got hit. Literally nothing got hit. But they have moved their units away from mid. Okay, Happy Death taking advantage of that. Wow, the timing! The timing!
They did not hit nothing. They hit Nesthorn. That is what's important. They're trying to kill the map itself.
That would be a great Easter egg. If you manage to nuke Nesthorn 1,000 times, The map itself explodes
Could
and gets
you
rid of the
actually
map
get the map out? StoikVA not realizing that her death ray is hitting the outpost and just spending a good 30 seconds doing death
Oh,
ray
was
on
that
nothing.
happening? That's sad.
Oh
Okay.
no, at least things are moving now.
Yeah, the things are moving a lot more than you would expect a Nesthorn game to
It's
move,
almost
you know?
20 minutes. I think they've gotten bored at this point, and they're like, you know what? Let's start trying.
Yeah. Or not necessarily trying, but let's just go for it, man.
You got Gorgon versus Joker in the middle, because why not?
And a goalie.
What's that pile of green units going to do? They could just move it right back in the middle and crush everything.
Or ferry it over to that outpost and try to take that outpost. There's a lot of options that are not being taken.
That sounds hard.
Ferrying?
Ferrying.
Oh, okay. Then they shouldn't do that. If that's the case.
I didn't even realize that he was a Neo.
Yeah, I don't know what
How
he's...
little we've seen of him.
I'm really surprised that I don't see as many Neo, like mass Neo stealth drops in today's game. Just because how energy efficient Cloak has become and how carry capacity was buffed so much. Neos can basically ferry like 3 or 4 Dillos at the beginning of the game. You know, it's crazy.
I think Green's going to have to switch back into Rocketeers if they want to take this game back.
I know, they're being dominated or close to it right now. Wow, this is a dramatic swing.
I mean, sort of, but the way that it came to this swing, I mean, it's not really, there was no real progression. It was just kind of like death ray everything, keep building units and putting them in one spot, make sure not to move anything.
Honestly, it was the lack of AA that was built by the green team that.
What are you talking about? Their composition was like 90%.
No. But
AA.
they were all
in the same spot.
they were all at mid though. That's what I meant. Okay, so they kind of fell victim to Happy Death's harass over and over again, and each time they had like a net loss of units.
I think they could have moved out any time and just won the game, but chose not to because Nesthorn.
I don't think it was a choice. I don't think they actually thought that, whether or not they realized it. They just didn't want to risk it, kind of thing, and didn't even think they probably could.
That Warthog ultimate, he's just taking a death ray and a Gorgon to the face and just doesn't even flinch.
That's another reason why everyone hates to play against the Hog. All of its abilities are just pretty crazy. I've always wanted it to be less strong and less limiting. You know, how it can't transform and you have this massive slowdown.
Well, if he's going to be, like, literally invincible for a while, it's only fair that he is restricted in some way.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's too far into each extreme. Restrict it less and make it less friggin' invincible. Then it'll be more reasonable.
And with how powerful air to ground is, just make sure not to land before you use it.
Oh god, a turtle and a honeypot. Wow. So red is actually, you know.
Turtle's still got all those hidden buffs to repair speed, right?
No, I think those were removed, man.
I think they're still there. Look how fast this turtle heals.
I would, yeah, I don't know.
And of course, as soon as you give a turtle orders other than hold position, it opens up.
Yeah.
And gets all useless.
Double death ray.
So many Gorgons. So many Gorgons.
Yeah, but they're gonna be able to hold, I think. Oh no, no. That's just an ass ton of repair units.
The dodge just lets you glide over any kind of chasm now.
It would be great if your dodge, or not dodge, but your boost, if it didn't span the entire thing, you drop in and die.
Because of the generators, she just doesn't even care about saving the energy or whether or not that the death ray is actually hitting anything. Oh, nuke dropping down. I wonder if Mink sees that. I don't think she does.
Probably not, because she's not moving a damn thing.
Ooh, she doesn't see it.
That's all dead.
Oh, that's toast. Oh, she's toast too.
Oh god!
This should be good. Ooh. Ooh.
Man.
I felt that one.
Oh, that was so good.
I mean, that is exactly what nukes are in the game for, is to break that sort of, oh, you don't want to move? That's cool. I'll just see to it that you don't have anything to move.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. Wow. Well.
I mean, wow, that textbook, this is why there are nukes.
And, turns the tides, if you know what I mean.
Well, not really. I mean, the force is gone, but green isn't really going to do anything to capitalize on it. This is Nesthorn.
Potentially turns the tides, okay?
Blew up a bunch of units, so...
I'm just hoping this game is not as long as everyone claimed it to be, okay? That's just, let me have that.
I think it is.
Probably is.
I think you've got at least another hour to burn.
Yeah. I know. I'm just... Oh.
So, that was a good nuke. Now that everyone's like level 18, let's build Dillos and Jokers.
Yeah. Just so everything... Oh, hold on. Here's another marker going down at mid.
Just for the hell of it. I mean, it's Butchers attack nuke markers.
Yeah, there's
so...
like nothing there, though.
Why are you trying to save? Okay.
So as far as I know, nukes don't do any damage to structures.
No, it just damaged the structure.
Okay.
So...
But the one.
The price is wrong.
You know what, though? It does do damage to at the very least, outposts, as we saw, right? But it only does it once. And you can only damage one of the infantry in a post at a time. So that's why it only killed the one.
Believe.
Yeah, okay.
That I will believe. And I don't think it damages fort.
Yeah, probably not. So it does damage fort, but at the very most, it'll kill one infantry.
We've got a Rocketeer at fort, and now we don't.
Yeah, I didn't really get to see that, but who really cares? Oh, okay.
They accidentally auto-deployed their nuke marker. Okay, there we go. Finally picking up. I was keen to see. They don't know the nuke marker's there. And there's a second one on top of it, so they're just going to launch multiple consecutive nukes at the same spot. And just annihilate this middle outpost while they push in.
So, from all the chat that I read, that was the difference in this game, that green team has nukes and red team doesn't.
I mean, if it's Nesthorn, you switch to your nuke loadout.
Yeah. It's funny how the word nuke, I'm pretty sure the word nuke is not referenced or mentioned anywhere in the game. But we
Missile silo.
Yeah, and marker.
Nuke is so much shorter. I mean, we can call it nuclear missile marker if that makes you feel better.
It doesn't make me. I'm just pointing it out that it's kind of funny. I have no qualms about calling it a nuke.
I guess the explosion is a little small to really call a nuclear missile. I mean, a true nuke would probably wipe out the whole map here.
True. But they did make the debris and explosion green, which implies radioactivity.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. They clearly themed it nukish.
They're just dropping nukes on everything they build, even if it's creeps.
Well, on a game on Nesthorn where nothing happens too much. Well, I mean, actually, there's a lot of stuff happening, but they can afford it.
At this point, you could just go mass Joker, and that would probably be a legit composition.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it would be gangster.
HIMKO just jumps in and air to grounds that entire army in half a second.
So these guys weren't lying. Stuff is continually happening. This is not a normal Nesthorn game.
I think the mechs are just too strong at this point. They cannot.
They can't really
build
be stopped.
anything. Even the armies of Gorgons just can't be killed because you've got level 19 Hog. Holy 19.
Yeah.
With the rainbow rounds.
So
I
basically,
want to see him firing on someone air to air and just see how quickly they go down.
Oh, it's fast. But keep in mind, these are 2 saucers, so.
What if Hog rotate speed was just a little bit worse?
Well, it's not gonna happen, but yeah, it would be better. Hogs should not be able to dogfight.
Well, it's already kind of slow at dogfighting.
But that's moving dogfighting, which doesn't happen that much anymore nowadays compared to before. Mostly it's
pivot.
pivot.
Lunchboxes.
Oh, neither team has lunchbox. Really?
I don't think.
Well, neither team has chosen to put a lunchbox out. That's for damn sure.
It would be good news if neither team had a lunchbox. That means that the game is definitely going to end eventually.
Right.
They might still be playing this match.
They might still be. You never know. You can't tell. Replays are a funny thing.
I don't see anything displayed. Do you?
I guess not. Okay, so Jin has another marker. He left in anticipation of this clump moving forward. Does Stoic see it?
Well,
yeah.
Why would you move
into a nuke? Yeah, I know. It's
and the butcher's attacking it, so it's kind of a telegraph. That's well, you know what? He placed that exactly in the right spot.
He did.
And Nick's actually dropping things into it while the nuke is falling onto it.
Oh, that was good. That was very entertaining.
We just need a couple more tanks to get taken down by this.
That was all kinds of entertaining right there.
That's unforgivable since, you know, she's already had 3 other armies nuked in exactly the same spot and exactly the same circumstances.
Well, she don't give a, okay? She just don't. This Nesthorn.
I want green to actually push out.
Yeah, I want a pony and $1 million. Do you think either of us will get what we want?
Taking mid shouldn't be that hard. Now, Red's transition, so happydeath went ahead and put a bot spawner on every single socket.
Minx actually did most of that, I think.
Or Minx did it.
I know they stole a lot of their sockets from Green Team. Oh god, that focus fire.
I mean, that's a pretty strong cannon he's got, and he's got like a 4-level advantage, so the amount of damage compared to their HP is just silly.
And this deep in a late game, respawn times are very long, so Green will easily clear mid. I don't know about taking it, but nothing's going to be left over here.
So, like, why don't they push their units while they're sitting here literally destroying everything?
Don't ask questions that there are no answers to, okay?
I think I just must play this game wrong, because I feel like moving your units is important.
You build units to use them. That's a mistake. You're supposed to, clearly, build units.
Just build them to zone out the mechs.
Pretty much.
But look, these saucers do not care that there's Gorgons there.
I know. Oh wow. That
Gorgon shot. I'm genuinely surprised.
That Gorgon shot followed Happy all the way back to almost to mid. That was kind of crazy. Okay, so more upkeep coming out for Green Team. Whopper, whopper, whopper.
I mean, they don't really need whoppers. They just need to like move these units. It's Gorgon, flacker, 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 Gorgon, flacker. They have almost an entirely anti-air composition, and it's really not doing them a whole lot of good.
Did you say Gorgon?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Gorgon.
Okay, I feel like things are slowing down.
Were they ever fast?
Well, it's kind of been non-stop stuff happening for like the last half hour up until now-ish. I mean,
I will agree that all 4 players in this game are actively putting inputs onto their keyboards.
Right, and they're doing things with their things and their mechs.
I don't know. It still feels to me like aimless wandering, or maybe that's my attention.
Oh my god, HIMKO is able to snipe. Oh my god.
Holy
Oh my
crap.
god.
That is full on beast.
And he gets away with a
you gotta
shield.
be kidding.
Oh my god. Oh.
That's not right.
That's just, yeah,
That's
that is
just dirty. He needs to take a shower now.
a crime has
Oh
been
my
committed,
God.
I think. I feel that was just not right. Oh man.
That goes against nature.
Yeah, yeah, I think something needs to be done about that.
Something about how he moves so fast and is so invincible and does so much damage at the same time. Yeah, I would agree with the general sentiment that the Warthog should not be able to do that. That's just not right.
Yeah.
Although he is max level, so I mean, I guess at this point any max should be laughably ridiculous.
Really? Okay. But there needs to be proper countermeasures in place to really justify that, I think.
Double saucer abducting the offensive Goliath.
I think lifting your unit being abducted resets abduct progress, and I don't know why Jin didn't do that. Like, I think he did it once.
I think the progress is maintained now, actually.
Okay.
It's like every unit has its own little abduct time ticker on it. What's hilarious is that they've got only anti-air at the right side of the post and the fort. And then on the left-hand side, they have no anti-air. Oh wait, no, there's a Gorgon hiding in there.
There needs to be a Gorgon at every clump, at the very least. Especially against two saucers.
I really don't think a Gorgon is going to make any difference whatsoever anymore, even though it's like the endgame anti-air unit.
Well, it'll help if if you're there and the Gorgon's there, then that's just more kill speed. Oh god, Jin flew over Gorgons, plural.
I think at this point, those red bear traps that have been there all game have got a higher kill count than the green nukes.
Oh, I just noticed that the little platforms on next to the forts have been rotated, that the bridge goes to the land instead of the fort. When did that happen?
I don't know. Flame insane.
Yeah, probably. 73 to 86. And ain't nothing gonna happen.
Nope.
They're
just dropping creeps on the fort. Both teams acknowledge that they don't want to push, even though red team has no defenses.
I think you're right that neither team has lunchbox, because by now... Oh, okay. Green finally put one. Okay.
They've had lunchbox this entire time
and just
never
put
felt
it down.
like building it.
My god.
They could have dodged so much fort damage.
Yeah. For 2 upkeep or whatever it costs, it's worth it.
They never had the upkeep. You'd have to push.
Okay, another marker out. He's gonna drop it at mid where there's nothing. I don't... No. He's gonna... What?
Oh,
Fort?
See, this is how you know that there's a flaw in your strategy, when you build a nuke marker and then you realize, huh, there's really no decent spot to put this. I mean, I'd like to blow up some units, but there's just no units to attack. Maybe I should do something with my army instead. So he goes ahead and nukes the 4 creeps in the Whopper.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Probably
not.
not
Overkill is the best kind of kill, don't get me wrong.
It's probably not a positive trade-off there for that, marker, but, whatever.
So, I like this cluster of Gorgons that red has on the right-hand side.
Oh my god.
They're just going to attack with pure Gorgon.
You know, mechs are ridiculous when this ferry was 1 goalie and 5 Gorgons.
What's even more funny is HIMKO soloing 5 Gorgons and 1 goalie and taking literally no damage. He's actually healing and regenerating health while taking this on.
Oh, is there a nuke somewhere? Where? Oh, he's still dropping it at fort. He doesn't realize... Oh!
I think he's trying to use the nuke to damage fort.
I think it does do a little bit of damage to fort, but probably like a minuscule amount, because I just heard the damage sound. I don't know if you did, but... Depends on who you were
might be
last
having
focused on.
hallucinations.
Possibly. So this is actually a lot of trouble for green team. Because that's a lot of, well, no, a lot of the Gorgons are dead because HIMKO, because Warthog. That's just
I mean,
wrong.
Hog really doesn't care that there's Gorgons. They attacked with all anti-air, and there were no units there to deal with it. So HIMKO just dropped down. Now the units are rolling in, but I'm guessing the saucers are buff enough that they really don't care either.
Well, it'd be better if both of them were there. HIMKO will keep doing an air to ground or whatever is still there, so Stoic definitely has something to worry about.
That is some wicked
Oh,
sick
God.
air to ground.
Yeah.
That's just nasty.
It's just too much. It's way too much. Too much to
We gotta
handle.
report this guy to the war crimes board.
This is this needs to be on the same list as yellow. What is that? The gas that Anyway, sarin, whatever. Jin keeps looking around for things to nuke and he sees nothing.
Heavy mines? Of all things to transition into. Heavy mines?
Who's doing that? Happy? Oh my god.
Happy.
Well, it does make sense. So all their stuff has been cleared.
And they're dropping a nuke on the creeps at mid.
Are they? Yeah, so if you look around and you can't find anything to nuke, guess what? That means you can just go.
The real confusing part is Happy's got probably around 5 or 6 heavy mines on his own side of the map.
Well, you know, it's to account for the push through. They're probably conceding mid at this point. I mean, they're still fighting for it, but I think they know that it's gonna, you know.
They're relying on the bot spawners to be their army while they continue to do nothing.
Yeah, I did realize that Happy rebuilt literally all of it. And now green is turning back? What the hell is happening?
No idea.
I don't understand. I blame green team for this game going on as long as it has and it is. And it will.
I think Green's had the initiative. I mean, they've got an army, they don't really... I think they pushed to mid once, and it looks like they're considering pushing to mid again. And this is kind of the awkward time because they're going exclusively these endgame Goliath Gorgons, which are basically useless against these mass Joker piles.
Right, and Ratters that they're producing. However, they have a Warthog, so they don't really need anything that's anti that.
Well, the Warthog can only go one place at a time.
He's a fast-ass Warthog, man.
He is. He is. That's a speedy bum.
Minx and Happy have been doing the, you know, ferry over in several places this entire game, and I don't remember ever seeing the green team do it once.
Yeah, Minx has tried several times to set up these assault positions and just keeps getting nuked every time she even gets anything. There's just really tight choke points everywhere.
And, I mean, they haven't really had, maybe a little bit, but they really haven't had a unit mass to accomplish as much as they needed to accomplish.
Ooh.
So they grab this. There's a lot of meat shields around it, but those are Goliaths.
Where did they go?
They died.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Just
of Jokers, I guess.
yeah.
The Joker thing seems to be working all right, and then they're relying on the creeps for doing the heavy lifting as far as damaging the tanks.
It's keeping the green team at bay. I mean, but if they just continue doing that and they don't properly finish off the heavies, it's going to slowly swing in green team's favor.
I don't think it is. I think green team's army is so slow and immobile that any attempt to push is going to flounder. I think Red's going to win this. I think they've got the advantage just because they realize how useless it is to try and build a traditional army, and they're just going to spam light things.
I honestly only see heavy mines kind of screwing up a green team push at this stage, especially if they bulk up their heavies even more than they currently have them. It's just whether or not they can handle the constant harass that the red team is producing.
I just watched a bunkered soldier destroy a Goliath.
Sad day.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. Red does not have lunchboxes, I don't think. That's
Yeah.
going to be the difference then.
Okay, so Jin getting himself killed in that drop and reposition. Happy gonna get a free Goliath.
What's he going to do with it, though?
I don't know, man. Let's see. Is he bringing it with him? No, he dropped it and he left it at fort.
Yeah, I didn't like that Goliath either. Screw that guy.
Leave him behind. He doesn't get to have any fun.
Such a long train of creeps all the way back to the fort.
And because they, I don't know if they're manually doing it, but they're stacking them very, very well.
Well, creeps can take orders, so
Yeah, they could possibly, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you can do all sorts of stuff with them.
So Green getting pushed back ridiculously right now. 45 minutes in, 65 to 85. And 4 out of the 5 outposts on the map are under red control. Pretty firmly.
HIMKO just sweeps in with that air to ground, and Bucky's evaporate before his might.
That's the only mech at this point that you can say that about.
I don't even understand the Bucky thing. Like, the damage that the Buckies put in is insignificant. But hey, there's something to build.
They are something to build. I mean, they're not insignificant per se. It, you know, in mass, they can destroy other masses very well, especially because of the range. I mean,
I still take credit for the current Bucky balance state.
okay. Okay,
That
red,
horizontal spread is beautiful.
Red almost dominating. But the thing is, with the hog and the you know, the added damage ability, the active, he can neutralize outposts. Yeah.
Holy Gorgon. So, okay, 6 Gorgons versus Saucer, not a big deal. 6 Gorgons versus Hog.
Then you probably should run. Okay.
I like how they're pushing with pure Gorgon.
I like how these Gorgons are shoving this Bucky. Can you see that? That is awesome.
Just bullies on the playground. The heavy mine goes off and actually puts a solid dent in most of them.
A dent.
I think it's interesting that to have a successful push at this stage in the game, building units that can attack the ground is just senseless. That they push with pure anti-air.
Ratters coming in on attack command, so they'll probably die
They're
really
stuck.
quick.
I don't know if any of their shots are going to make it through the fort shield.
Even more Ratters, though.
That's great damage to the Gorgon, though. That actually did all right.
This is getting pretty close. I think the difference in this game will be the lunchbox. The green team's going to get pretty low if the red team can keep up attacks like that, but green team doesn't need to continually do that. They just need to do them incrementally.
What do you want to bet HIMKO just hero hogs the fort on his own?
It.
I mean, tell me that's not how you see this game ending.
You just made me a little sad, and I hate you.
I haven't seen this game. I don't know how it ends, but that's my prediction.
Damn it. Yeah, I think you're probably. I don't see a better prediction than that. I'll let you know if I can come up with something in the next half hour.
Yeah, we got time. Don't worry.
We definitely have time. The Gorgons being ferried up, and like I said, it's probably better off for the red or for the green team to make nothing but AA, since they are playing against double saucer, and they're
Green's
hog.
in trouble now. Red's actually gotten up to max level, just like them. It took them 20 minutes, but they got there. Well, Happy Death is still 19.
Right.
But he'll level up eventually.
After an hour, almost, Happy Death is at 19.
I think HIMKO's been level 20 for maybe a solid 15-20 minutes now.
Yeah, at least. And okay, there you go. 5 Gorgons surrounding their close with 1 Goliath. That's about the right ratio, I would say, at this point.
Yeah, totally. I mean, at this point, units are not a threat.
Yeah.
You just need to mass enough anti-air that you can maybe potentially hope to dent the player's armor before they get bored of destroying your shit.
2 more Dillos dropped by happydeath. Will it get through the lunchbox shield? It has not been responded to by the green team yet, and Jin coming in to body block. There you go.
I'm actually kind of disappointed.
By what?
That green's starting to take outpost control back with nothing but anti-air.
Nothing but anti-air and a level 20 hog. Forgot that part.
Yeah.
So another Radar mass on the right side of the middle area that the green team most likely still has not scouted. Is it big enough to both put a dent in the lunchbox shield and the actual fort health? We're gonna see right now.
I think the answer is a sound, resounding no.
I mean, it really depends on how fast HIMKO, because he's the hog, actually realizes. Oh, they set it on capture. Weird.
That makes way too much sense.
That way,
Why
yeah,
would they actually push units? I mean, it's beautiful, and I appreciate this. I've been waiting a good, 15 minutes for this, but still.
Why are they?
The Buckies.
Why are they pushing units against outposts in a game about controlling outposts? This is madness.
And why aren't the generators keeping them topped off?
All the Raiders are dead.
Well, I mean, a hog flew in and started air to... I like how he doesn't even consider landing. Air to ground is strong enough that the advantage of landing just doesn't even... Why would you bother?
It's not a worthwhile advantage, at least not anywhere close as to what it used to be. happydeath with the Buckies and his Death Ray. No repair guardians or generators like Minx has been doing.
He is such a bunny rabbit.
HIMKO able to keep them away like crazy. It's just. Yeah, I don't know how things got like this.
I do.
Yeah,
I was here for every minute of it.
Yeah. I was speaking
Oh,
more theatrically.
Oh, Green's transitioning back into Rocketeers. They got this one in the bag.
Wait, Rocketeers are coming out again? Those are the winning unit.
The flying lightning mass and Rocketeers again.
You're starting to break up for some reason.
And they're on follow, so when HIMKO lands, they land. When he takes off, they take off. They're his loyal team.
So, right now, voice is breaking up. Let me see if I can change the, How do you change the server?
Heck, I don't know.
No, well, you sound fine now. And Jin died.
We'll just blame someone else in my house connecting to the internet.
Probably. 81 to 65. And the reason they were able
to...
Yeah, that's the reason they were able to get so much up so fast.
And Nesthorn is usually considered a crappy map because you can't move anything because the trails are so long and the telegraph is huge. Rocketeers say, obstacles? What obstacles? And you can just move them anywhere.
They do have to land to attack, though. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, are they attacking in the air?
They're shooting from the air, bro.
Okay, there you go. They do have to land to attack outposts, I think, is the I don't know, man. I'm just making stuff up as I go along. Let me see. Rocketeers are such a weird unit.
They're not particularly good either way, but you don't need good units. You just need to attack.
I'd like to note that...
Oh! Another little tick. They're just going to tickle him to death.
Maybe. Hopefully. But yeah, I would like to note that the nuke usage stopped, like, abruptly. Like, maybe 15 minutes ago. We haven't seen one for a very long time.
You could drop a nuke anywhere on this map right now for the green team. Where are you going to put it?
That's a good point. Probably to kill all the stuff at fort or some of the bot spawners. I'm a little surprised to see that HIMKO just doesn't continue to do what he did at one time and just literally laser through all of the bot spawners, you know?
Yeah. They probably forgot that the bot spawners are there. They're really not having a hard time dealing with the creeps.
And they are taking back mid. 53 minutes into the game, this is like the 8th middle outpost swing.
But now, all of the units they're spamming capture outposts. They're not going to lose them.
Exactly. And Gorgons.
Don't forget the Gorgons.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much a critical component now.
Don't leave home without them, really.
I mean, Gorgons are like mini hogs.
They are. To mechs. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Sort of, yeah. If
So
you mean
green-
by big ass gun.
Green holding for now. They're having a lot of trouble with all those creeps though. HIMKO is basically forced to spend all of his time handling all of the creeps coming in and whatever light
I think he
units.
enjoys it.
He does. I mean, I guess the one drawback at this point is he's already max level, so it doesn't even matter. That benefit's gone.
If there's anything that Hog enjoys, it's ruining everyone else's day.
I find it really hilarious he's going Blade Guardian Hog.
Yeah, Blade Guardian is, oh, it makes sense though, because Blade Guardians don't consume energy,
That's true.
so you get basically free extra damage.
I mean, when I play Hog, I mean, if I'm going to use a Guardian, I'm going to use an Energy Guardian, but that does make
And the
sense.
way you outmaneuver Hog in a dogfight is to fly through him, and if he's got Blade Guardians, then he still damages you.
Hey, do Blade Guardians do damage while you're boosting? I think they do.
I think so. So what you need to do is play Booster, Blade Guardian, Hog. I mean, does anyone even remember Booster exists?
Oh, that I meant like, you know, ground dash, but yeah, sure.
Oh, I want Booster. I want actual Booster, air to ground, Blade Guardian, Hog. And you take advantage of the Blade Guardians in the air to just mess with people when they try to dogfight you.
That's a challenge, everyone. Go ahead and do your best.
And make sure to only build Gorgons.
Yeah, that's exactly. Because your Hog will be the unit killer.
Yeah,
And you just need...
you kill the players, and then your teammate will do everything else for you.
There you go. So the red team actually, you know, kept control
They
of
pulled
mid.
that back.
Yeah.
I think they pulled it back because we just didn't see the Rocketeer spam.
The lack of Rocketeers will eventually be the green team's downfall, I feel.
They still have nukes.
And those Ratters just now did not get past the lunchbox shield.
HIMKO could also, at any point, easily knock out all of those bot spawners with one flyover.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't realize that there's so many creeps due to bot spawners, I guess. Every unit on the field at this point for the red team, because they're all either lights or sockets, HIMKO can kill them in like half a second each.
I think at this point, all of the players in the game are probably considering taking a nap, getting some dinner,
Right.
doing something else with their life.
Possibly throwing their computer out of the window.
Or, you know, just, you know, hitting Alt F4.
What does that do? Should I
think it,
should I hit it and find out?
no, it actually overclocks the CPU a little bit.
Oh. I don't want
And
that.
so
I don't want,
it should make the game run a little bit faster.
I don't want to be ahead of you, so I'm gonna keep my fingers off those keys. Okay, green team
I
trying
have a
to
problem
bring it
with
back.
Bomber.
What do you mean?
When you want to unlock the ultimate, you hit F4,
Right.
and so, but I rebound my alternate ability, or my main ability key active to Alt instead of middle mouse.
Oh boy.
And so, when I'm using my ultimate, and I want to upgrade my ultimate at the same time, when I'm playing Bomber, usually I just end up losing the match. So I can't. I used to love Bomber, but I can't play Bomber anymore because I always forget about my hotkey problem, and I always close window.
That's pretty awful. You should rebind your,
Every time.
You should
It
rebind
usually happens when I hit level 5.
That's true. Oh man, I don't know what to say about that. I don't. Yeah. Upgrade your abilities by clicking them on the screen.
That's about the worst advice I've ever heard.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, lunchbox getting stolen. Oh, never mind. They have another one. Well.
That's like saying open up your build menu and build your units by clicking on their picture.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Lots of people do that.
Are you kidding?
Don't be so judgmental.
Building with a number pad gives you so much extra time.
That's sort of true. It doesn't let you have to take your hand off the shooter, though.
More heavy mines, why not? What are they going to push with?
Everything they have, possibly? Because
just in case they were getting some ideas about moving those units forward, let's just be sure.
Well, the history of this game has proved that if a green team does one thing, it's the thing that heavy mines will solve.
I want to see HIMKO drop in and personally gun down the fort using nothing but his own hog and its ultimate. Or doing the same thing with an army of Rocketeers right behind him.
That would probably be the easiest way for the green team to win right now. HIMKO could take either of these mechs, or even both, if they were trying to shoot him down pretty quickly. So he doesn't have to worry about that. Okay, green team taking mid.
He has no trouble capturing outposts. He just rolls in and says, you know what, I'm taking mid back.
And
now
both players body blocking for the, oh god. Nick's trying to come in to supplement those units that were dropped. Didn't even get to reach the fort. And the meantime,
a lot of anti-air for green.
You think?
I feel like that's somewhat of their specialty.
happydeath taking and surrounding mid with Buckies. It's like they're making. It's like they're just feeding HIMKO. You know?
Well, I mean, they are cute. They're ice cream.
That's true. If you're gonna feed anyone Buckies,
if you're going to feed someone Buckies, at least feed them ice cream.
Exactly.
That makes too much sense.
Now I want to cone.
It's just tragic.
Okay, green team finally getting pretty good foothold on this middle outpost, and the red team does not have anything. Oh god, when it gets to an hour, the timer spills out of the middle.
Dude. Bobland has lost control of this game.
Alright, so the bot spawner's getting finished off by the green team. So that's step one in green team's, you know,
oh my god,
road to success.
Red had a lunchbox?
Wait, what?
Why? Why did they wait?
I don't... Wow. I don't know anymore.
Just destroys another 4 bot spawners with 1 flyover.
Yeah, well. Nothing I haven't seen before.
Yeah.
Man, that is pretty weird for the lunchbox to come out that late.
There is so much fort damage that could have been averted if they had only built that maybe around 45 minutes ago. That's not even an exaggeration.
I know. That's pretty darn accurate, I would say. Oh god, Happy was able to steal a goalie. Why is the green team letting this happen?
I don't know. I'm surprised that they had a goalie, honestly. I thought it was all Gorgons.
All Gorgons and Rocketeers. You know what that means? They're switching from Rocketeers to something else. They're about to lose control of this game.
They're dropping a few gangsters. I don't know why. HIMKO. What a monster. I tell you what, you keep that hog sucking on that middle post, nothing can attack it.
If he just sits there and, like, shoots anything that either comes near or flies by, the green team has this in the bag.
Level 20 is just too beastly. And then the saucers, too, they land and they fire on those Gorgons, they don't care.
Yep.
Hog, though, it's a lot more noticeable. Especially because he melts through the other mechs. It's like, he's the big brother to those saucers.
the very much older and stronger brother.
He's like the high school kid who goes onto the elementary playground and starts beating people up for their lunch money.
That sounds like about right. Okay, more Ratters coming out. Where are they gonna go?
And heavy mines to counter the routers. You know,
they have not armed yet. Oh, that front one did.
Light mines might have actually been a better... Oh, the carnage. If only the Warthog couldn't have done the same thing in less time.
Oh my...
Air to ground.
Oh my.
That's
Well.
just...
Oh, okay. In the meantime, Happy with the... Okay, that was distracting me. Happy with a double, with a goalie and a gangster and a longhorn. Dang. So the green team is close.
Carry all those things. Green team's very close.
Green
they
team,
still have lunchbox.
they really need to... I don't know, you can't really wall up on Nesthorn, but you need to basically occupy the space around your fort that the opposing team can drop at. That's really about it.
I mean, if only they had some sort of big anti-air screen.
Wallow Gorgons, anyone?
You know, like, maybe if they had a couple of Gorgons, couple of Flackers, or maybe a mech that's really good at shooting down other mechs, like, I don't know, like maybe Hog.
You're thinking too hard.
Or maybe a good mech for chasing and scouting, like Neo.
What are you getting at here? I feel like you're alluding to something.
I feel like there could be some missed opportunities on this map that maybe they just picked the wrong loadout for the job they're trying to do.
Okay, Minx with 3 Longhorn, but gets caught by HIMKO. Will she be able to drop him? 1, 2, 3.
Not to mention the anti-air screen.
Yeah, the anti-air screen did get there. That rock on Nesthorn, man, by the fort. That's
a bad rock.
It's a bad rock. It's been
It's
there
a hard
forever.
rock.
It's a nav mesh blocking rock. Is what it is.
It is.
So
I remember seeing something that it's impossible to remove.
I don't know about that. Okay, so
HIMKO's got his ultimate active, so he doesn't care who's shooting him. He's just gonna take it.
all right, green team trying. Okay, so Jin with a couple of gangsters right at the front door. They do not have a lunchbox anymore.
This game is?
I know what people have told me. I don't know how accurate
Is it longer
that was.
than 2 hours?
No, it's not longer than 2 hours. It's one something.
Okay, because at some point I'm gonna need to go to bed.
Sleep is for the weak. Jin with more gangster drops. Red team not rebuilding lunchbox. What? Why? Why?
Oh, well, maybe they just want it to be more even. They felt like, you know, just needs to be
Minx
a
with the
little bit more
Ratters.
fair.
Minx with the Ratters trying to get past the lunchbox shield. Does not break the lunchbox shield, but kills the lunchbox. So one more drop and actually survives that entire thing. Happy Death finishing off Jin. Why aren't they rebuilding their lunchbox?
Well, green team is actually making sure to keep several lunchboxes socketed at any given point.
Well, they definitely need it because they're at like 2%.
Red team, I don't know how they... Oh, you know what? They probably abducted that
yeah,
other
they
lunchbox.
probably did. Wow.
I think they don't have lunchbox and that they have to take what they can get.
I mean, they can. They still have that opportunity. Are the Gorgons way too close to the lunchbox? Because they put the lunchbox in the back corner. Oh no, it's gone now. Oh no, it's in the front now. Okay, yeah, that is where they want to put it.
They got one in the front corner. I'm thinking that any saucer could just come up and steal that lunchbox if they were looking for one.
Minx trying to death ray through the lunchbox shield and does not get it. Probably would have been a better use of her time to just kill the lunchbox itself.
Oh, well, I think she's just giving HIMKO ideas.
And yeah, without a lunchbox, they can't really do much about that.
Wouldn't it be cool if you could do the same damage as Death Ray, but you could use your mech to literally be invincible for about 15-20 seconds?
That sounds like crazy talk. There's no way that that would be in the game. Oh, so close to getting through.
Is she just like hero saucering it?
As much as she possibly can, yeah.
Does Green Team have a plan?
I can pretty safely say that an hour and 8 minutes into the game that no one has a plan.
Because I feel like Red Team, at least they've tried the heavy unit pushes, they've tried the
Oh, God!
leapfrogging, they've tried mass light units.
Yeah.
They've tried flooding.
Red team definitely
They've tried abduction.
has you know attempted as many options as they possibly could.
I think green just literally has no interest in advancing beyond mid.
Well, but like you said, that because of their options, they don't actually have to. And Gorgons. Don't forget Gorgons. Did I say Gorgons yet in this video? No.
Gorgons are pretty good.
Okay. Oh, man.
They're respectable.
Hey, Minx got away from that. That was pretty crazy.
That's impressive, actually.
So, Red Team's actually getting back in this. Green Team cannot move their
green
units.
Green Team is one tick away from death.
Right. I mean, they have a much more substantial and meaningful army, but they are all dedicated to keep themselves from getting finished off. So, the Red Team kinda can do whatever they want because the Green Team is forced to put all their units back at their fort.
I mean, this has been the map position for about an hour.
All right, Jin is about to try to do another drop. Wow, 3 creeps and a gangster.
That's gonna do a lot of damage. Doesn't matter, no lunchbox.
I mean, clearly, Red Team, if they don't have a lunchbox, they need to start walling off like crazy now. Jin staying cloaked, actually gonna stay here, and what is he gonna do? No, does not decide to kill any of the bot spawners. That's awesome. That's awesome.
The bots really don't seem to be posing any kind of threat.
The spawners?
I mean,
Okay, 3 gangsters now. This is gonna do a pretty substantial amount. Red Team definitely needs to start worrying about this. And no one is responding. Wow.
they're trying to drop a handful of Dillos, but that's gonna get wiped out by the hog.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay, now Happy Death is coming back to respond to it. Oh, but it's too late. Jin has another gangster here. They're at about, I don't know, like 8%. Repositioning. The body block does go down, but it's a matter of time.
This just hurts to watch. They're just gonna suicide until the fort dies.
I mean, that's the only way for this game to actually end. Happy Death trying to do the gangster drop himself, but does not get Jin. Oh god, and Minx flying away. This might actually be it. Okay, she does catch him. Gonna start death raying. He is gonna start to try to reposition. Oh, he gets finished off. Okay.
Death ray hits her.
They're at about 5%. I did not see what Happy Death was able to do, but clearly it was nothing. Okay, Minx with 3 Longhorn. Let's see if she can actually get this through the shield.
No.
No. 1.
Just no.
1. 2 Longhorn go down, and they aren't even doing any damage.
She flew right over somewhere around 7 Gorgons, 5 Flackers, and right into the face of a hog. A level 20 Warthog.
Red Team still not walling off. Jin with creeps only. Because it doesn't matter how much damage he does, as long as it's something.
He can literally just shoot the fort and take it down from air mode.
And he will eventually get the win, as long as Red Team doesn't start building border
Oh,
walls.
HIMKO, please do it yourself. Give me the Warthog finish.
He really can just air the ground hero hog this for the win. This is the clearest case of that I've ever
He's
seen.
1 ultimate away from winning. It's already been an hour 12.
Oh, soon it will be an hour 13, and still going for mid. While Jin has been doing, I guess, more productive things at this stage of the game.
Minx's plan is to coordinate, drop a ton of generators together,
Oh
and
my god.
double death ray the corner. But Happy Death doesn't have repair guardians.
That was a great idea, though. I mean, it was a clearly ineffectual idea.
Hero
but
hog. Come on, shoot the fort.
he's just gonna go for the units.
All you have to do, there's no players to stop you. You son of a bee sting. All you had to do was shoot the fort. Just follow the damn train, CJ.
Ah. He didn't even kill the bot spawners, is what kind of bothers me the most. He killed like one, and then started spraying the creeps around. That was kind of
He
weird.
was just going to show face, that's it.
Oh man. The red team, okay, if you sit back and think of this logically, red team number 1 has to wall off, number 2 has to gain more map control and hold it. But here we go, ultimate going down!
What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Right on the front door. This is not gonna get the win though. They're not doing this fast enough. The hog
the wrong
damage.
direction.
He's shooting the wrong. He's not even hitting a corner, and they do a little bit of damage, but not enough. But
He wasn't actually shooting the fort. He was shooting out towards the aisle.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. That's sad.
I think he's just trying to say, this is what I could do to you if I wanted to. But I don't want to, so don't sweat it.
Happy with a couple Dillos. Did not really work. Oh man, tries to litter them at the front door.
Anti-air net.
But nothing is gonna get through that lunchbox shield with that many defensive units.
Come on, HIMKO, shoot the fort. End this.
Stoik trying to push up on this outpost, but gets nowhere. Maintaining outpost control is what HIMKO is doing right now. Why? I'm not sure.
Why?
Yeah.
There's no point.
Okay.
Outposts mean nothing at this stage.
Okay, I think red team
Unless
is
you have all of them.
I think red team is gonna try to do another mass light unit push to fort. Either that or to the outpost.
They've tried that a couple times. I really don't think it's going to work.
It's been doing a little bit at a time. It's just not gotten them all the way there. happydeath trying to put a secret cluster of units there. Not gonna work. Especially the green team caught them, so.
Well,
happydeath using bot spawners to block. Which is actually a great idea because they're sockets. And they're gonna prevent enemy units
they
from
can't be pushed.
occupying, yeah. They have a much larger collision, you know, foot. I don't know what to call that, but.
Oh.
And Jin gonna go with a nuke.
Well, if you just drop a nuke at the fort, it doesn't matter what they're blocking with.
Yeah. Okay, so the red team actually was able to hide a couple Dillos in that corner that happydeath's been trying to hide them in. And Stoik actually, oh gosh, this might be enough. Oh, HIMKO caught the hidden Dillos, but that's a lot of Ratters. That's a lot of Ratters. Will they be able to get through the shield?
I don't know.
No distraction units were dropped, and nothing.
Slow.
Yeah, nothing.
Oh, nukes do damage the fort.
No, they do. Not very much, but
They do. It's not much,
enough.
but it is damage, and it is not blockable.
And Jin is about to do that damage.
He's going to nuke the fort again, and again, and again, and again. We might see a nuke finish. Or HIMKO. Nope, wrong way.
And a second nuke marker coming out.
He could have finished this game a few times. Yeah, he's just going to nuke the fort. Red doesn't have any... Well, no, they have butchers. They could actually deal with the nukes if they built butchers, but they're not going to.
Is this silo ever going to fire? Okay, it's coming out now.
And now that there's no units here, he's just going to shoot the fort. That is the most disappointing end to this game I could have pictured.
Yeah, well. Man, the nuke didn't even fire. I was looking at that at the end. And not the, you know. But still. Wow,
The hell was that?
I don't know. It was...
If you're still watching, why?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Just why?
Why are you still here? I don't think we're gonna do this again.
Certainly not this match.
Probably not. Yeah. Well, this is gonna take me forever to upload. So, thanks to Frisky Cow for suffering through this with me. It was both
wasting hours of my life.
That's what I kept saying to everyone telling me to cast this game. I'm like, yeah, but I could watch a movie instead. Like, it's that long. Anyway, bye.
We could plug the tournament.
We could plug the tournament. That's true. But here's the thing. That's relying on people to watch this far. We should have said something at the beginning, you know?
Just put in the description. That'll be good enough.
I-
Oh, God.
Oh, God. All right. Thanks, Frisky.
Mm.
This is RUI. And that was a long-ass friggin' game.
Amen.
Ah.